Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to the channel today. I appreciate you being here, and welcome back as always to our subscribers. It's great to have you. And if you're finding us for the first time, if you're new here to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, consider becoming a member, and to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and numerous ways we can help take your business that next level. Please check out the links below. Now, with that said, our topic for you today, it's 9 ways to offer your gym members more value. 9 ways to offer your gym membership base more value. Let's get into it. So number 1, knock customer service expectations out of the park. Knock customer service expectations out of the park. And so let me give you some things to think about here. Number 1, speed sells. Speed, it tells others that their problem is your problem. Get back with people quick. Don't get back with them in a day, in 2 days, in a week. Get back with them in 5 minutes if you can, okay? Get back with them quick, okay? It's one of the best things you can do, to win over your customer base. Number 2, do your darndest, to satisfy any kind of customer complaints. Do your darndest to satisfy it, even to the extent where you've empowered maybe your team, your staff, to satisfy, certain member issues and member complaints. The third thing I would say on this is become very easy to do business with, very easy to communicate with. And some of the simple things, make sure your website loads quick. Make sure your website is mobile friendly. Make sure there's multiple ways to contact you. Okay, not just one way. Maybe you have Facebook Messenger on your website. It's a great one, to be able to do that. But you want to knock customer service expectations out of the park. We used to call this, we want to give super service, to our customers. We want to give, a country club level service, at a fitness center price. Okay, and think about, if you want to think about what other operations, whether they're in the fitness industry or other businesses, are doing in your area that really do a great job of knocking customer service out of the park. Okay, look at what they're doing and what can you bring in and implement to your business. Not only does that really give great value to your customer, it's also a great way to exceed expectations. It's a great way to enhance the customer experience. It's a great way to improve member retention. Number 2, delight your members with gifts. Delight your members with gifts. And the 2 that come to mind immediately, okay, for me, is I suggest celebrating every member's birthday. Okay, every member, when it's their birthday, they get a notification from you, maybe even a phone call. Okay, a phone call, an email, a text, happy birthday, and we have a free gift for you. And have something for them. Maybe it's a free personal training session to help jumpstart their program. Maybe it's access to a special class. Maybe it's a certificate for some dollars off in the pro shop. Whatever it might be. But delight them with gifts. Also, if it's their membership anniversary date, this is the one that really doesn't get done often enough, I don't think, is celebrate their anniversary date. They've been there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Celebrate it. We appreciate you being here. Let them know that. Have a gift for them. Same thing. But look for ways to give them gifts. And, a lot of times you can go out in the community and get gifts. I mean, there's plenty of really nice hotel chains that'll give you a 3-day, 2-night, vacation, kind of a staycation package there in your local area. Plenty of restaurants that'll give you some script for dinner for 2. And of course, they're going to upgrade when they get there and buy more services and things like that. So don't be afraid to give your members gifts, sometimes for no reason at all. It doesn't really have to cost you a lot. I mean, you can go to the group you bought your equipment from. Okay, they all have items that they give away. So whoever you bought your equipment from, let them know, hey, you're doing some giveaways. You need some gifts. Hey, do you have T-shirts? Do you have hats? What do you have? Do you have water bottles? What do you have that I can give away? Okay, it's a great way to do it if we're on a budget. Okay, so delight your members with gifts. People love this. Okay, number 3, give your members the content they want. Give your members the content they want. And the content that they want They want content on how to make their life easier, how to solve problems, how to provide solutions. This is what they're looking for. Okay, give them the content they want, whether it's in video, whether it's in blogs, whether it's in podcast, whether it's in seminars, inside the facility itself, and whatever it might be, workshops. Give them the content they want, things that solve their problems, things that maybe even entertain. Okay, get them involved like that. Number 4, okay, send emails that they want to open. Send emails that they want to open. One of the things that I see a little bit too often maybe on the email front, and I'm talking kind of blast emails here, is we'll send these emails and it's more of a selling email. We're trying to sell something, and there's really nothing wrong with that. We just don't want to do that all the time. But send emails they want to open, and if your customers can learn to know when to count on you, know when to expect it, know when to they know when they open it up, they're going to see good content that's going to help them get the results they're looking for. You'll start to get more value added to their membership base, and even the content that they want to open. Hey, how can they get more value from their membership? How can you get your results quicker? How can you spend less time in a workout? These are some great things that your members are most likely going to want. Number 5, leverage your CRM in a meaningful way. Leverage your CRM in a meaningful way. And so here's the 2 things I would talk about here in leveraging your CRM when it comes to adding value. Number 1, I want to pull a membership usage report every morning. And depending on your club, everyone's a little bit different, but I'll kind of talk in generalities here. Every morning, pull a usage report of members that have used your gym 4 times or less the previous 30 days. And you'll get new people every day. Get them into this whole new CRM, call list, and they're being called on a regular basis. So people that become inactive, now they're getting phone calls from a nurturing standpoint. Working to maintain interest, working to maintain desire. It's a great way to add an incredible amount of value, because one of the big problems that we all know that most people have is they get started, they don't stick with it. We want to help them stick with it. So we're going to pull these member usage reports first thing every morning. They're going to go into a call list, they're going to go into your CRM, and we're going to call them until we get them back in. But it's from a nurturing standpoint. Okay. The second thing, from a CRM standpoint, is all of your new members. What we know is that our members that use the gym 20 times first 60 days, these are the folks that are more apt to stay with you the longest. So let's get a process together, okay, to motivate and to incentivize and to inspire and educate and to coach and all these things to get our customers to use the gym. Do it with your CRM, make phone calls, stay in touch with these folks. One of the things that I would suggest, and you could kind of put this into a lot of these things here, I suppose, but maybe even the, knock customer service expectations out of the park, leverage your CRM. Over-communicate with your customers. Over-communicate, don't under-communicate. Over-communicate, but we're always providing value. Okay, how can we help the customer improve, get results? Solve problems. How can we make life easier for them? Okay, how can we get results for them? Number 6, be personal. Be personal. That sense of community is one of the best things you can do for customer service. It's one of the best things you can do for client retention. Be personal. Get to know your customer. What kind of work do they do? How many kids do they have? Are their kids playing in sports? How long they've been a member? Get to know your folks. And when you're talking to them, when I say be personal, part of this is kind of an active listening thing, right? Stay focused with your customer. Don't be getting distracted on every little thing that starts to happen. Number 7, and I title this "Ask Them What They Want," but get in the habit of doing surveys. What else would your members like to see? What would help them use the club more frequently? Okay, what do we not have that they wish we did? Okay, seminars they would like, information they would like. Ask customers what they want. Do a survey. Go to surveymonkey.com and send out a survey. Number 8 on my list is bundle up products. Bundle up products. Okay, they can they buy a certain type membership. Maybe they get a discount certificate to your pro shop. Maybe they get that when they buy 10 personal training sessions, maybe they get complimentary access to a particular kind of class you're going to have. But bundle products, okay, create more value that way. And number 9, and this is maybe the overriding thing here, we want to help our members succeed. That's what we want to do. Okay, when we look at our member base, we want to help them succeed. One of the common things that I see, and sit back when I say this, give this some thought. Is this you? Is this happening, in your situation? We talk about, calling our members and staying in touch with our members, and we want to help our members succeed. And I think most folks would agree with that that's a good approach. I get a lot of folks say, well, Jim, we've got folks that haven't used our club for so long, we're afraid if we call them, they'll want to cancel. I'm sure it's a true statement. I'm sure they might want to cancel if they find out that they're still a member after an extended period of non-use, okay? But that's not the business model you want to be in. If you're in that situation, you want to get out of that as quick as possible, okay? Matter of fact, if you want to talk about that, you can click the link below. We're offering a free 45-minute strategy session if you'd like to have that conversation. But if you're in that situation where you're afraid to call folks because you're afraid they might cancel, not the business model you want. We want to over-communicate with all of our members. We need to kind of get out of that little situation we're in, then make sure moving forward those things are not happening, because we can't help our customers succeed. We can't help our members succeed if we're afraid to call them. Okay, so 9 ways to offer your gym members more value. The more value, the greater the experience, the greater retention that we're going to have in the gym. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here today. If you've not yet done so, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, consider becoming a member. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and numerous ways we can help take your business to that next level, please check out the links below. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.